Hey y'all, so I'm just in an old t-shirt because I'm still unpacking boxes, but just ignore that. Today I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about breaking bad spending habits. Earlier in the week, Dustin and I went to the Dollar Tree and to Walmart to find some kind of organization solution for the baby's room. So while we were at Walmart, Dustin picked up this Ninja blender and placed it in the cart, and we just stared at each other because that's something that we used to kind of do. I'm the nerd and he's the free spirit, but when we come together, we're both free spirits, and that's when we get into trouble. That's where we spend huge amounts of money for no reason, because we get into these phases where we just want to spend, and that's in the phase that Dustin was in. So in the middle of the aisle at Walmart, Dustin and I looked at each other and we talked about what are our goals, what are we trying to accomplish. That blender was $150, and he knew I wanted that blender because I've been talking about that blender forever. And my bullet thing that I used to have to make my smoothies, to make my rice, broke right before we moved, and that was a gift, a Christmas gift. So but I've been talking about replacing that once it broke with the Ninja blender, and it has also the cups for like as a bullet. So he knew I was talking about that, so he placed it in the cart, and it's a $150 blender, and now we're having a stirring contest, and it's the point, like, are we gonna go back to those habits of when we go into these phases where we just feel like we need to spend, or are we going to control ourselves and realize that is not important right now? Because I do have a blender, so it's not like a need or anything. So we were talking there in the middle of Walmart, talking about what our goals are, what do we want to accomplish. $150 will put like a small little dent into our savings. We can cover it, yeah, but at the same time, do we want to continue that? Like, what is it going to be next? If we get this blender, what's going to be next? What is the next thing we're going to get? Because we're in that habit. We're just rewarding ourselves for nothing. So Dustin and I, we're talking about how we need to save as much as we can because we have no income coming in. He's still employed by the U.S. Army until September 6th, and he'll get a severance pay from that, like his last paycheck. All of our travel money that we spend, he'll get that reimbursed, and then plus his severance pay, all in one check. So yeah, we have that money coming in, but at the same time, it's not money to be used on that. It's money for us so we can live off of while he goes to school and while he gets the education that he wants, so that way he can get the job that he wants. So that's our main goal, and our main goal is to make sure that we're doing that while not struggling, so that we can pay all of our bills and not go into debt. So that was the biggest picture, and he grabbed that that blender and put it back on the shelf because we realized it's not important. And even though he was in that phase where he wanted to spend money, like he felt like he needed to spend money, I'm glad that he was able to control that, and I'm glad that I didn't give in, because I normally give in. Because when we're together, we tend to spend a lot of money, and that's what got us into a lot of credit card debt. So if you ever find yourself going back to bad spending habits, take a pause, stop, and think about what are your goals, what are your future goals, why are you doing this journey for, and hopefully that helps you, take a step back and be like, no, I don't need to do this. I have other things I have in mind that I need to put this either towards debt, towards savings, whatever you're working on right now in your life. Think about the bigger picture and what you're trying to work towards. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.